Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for your Puffco Peak Pro Raw Gardens Diamond Dab of the Day. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me. As always, when you enjoy today's video, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button to get that family growing. Likes are important too, and comments are always responded to. Let's get started with today's topic. How do you wake up happy every day? Life has so many challenges. It's complicated to get to happiness. Job stress, trouble at home, illnesses. It can be difficult just to remain positive and begin each day waking up. So time and time again, people ask, well, how do I change that? How do I make it a consistent thing? You got to set yourself up for success by learning to begin your day on the right note. It makes a lot of sense. Remember the old saying of get up on the right side of the bed? And to those who are grouchy, we would say, did you get up on the wrong side of the bed? Well, you got to get some good sleep. That's just the way it is. It's different for everybody, okay? But you've got to find a way to get sleep. In addition, you've got to try to find a way to reduce the electronic devices, not by bedtime, but before bedtime, in preparation for sleep. It's going to be difficult for a lot of people, especially people who work odd shifts. What if you got a new baby in the house? Do the best you can. Try not to sleep with the lights on. I'm not kidding. Lights, even moderate lights, means we rest less and wake up feeling less happy. Even lights by TV or computers or street lights outside, try to black out the room the best you can, because exposure to light interferes with the body's production of melatonin, which is the hormone that helps control sleep and the waking cycle. So dimming your lights as you're going to prepare for bed, just like you go and you put things by your nightstand or you make sure that you took your last medicine before bed, it might be a thing you need to do now. In addition, we've got to find ways to clear our heads before we go to bed, because when you go to bed with all the mishmash in your brain, you're dealing with anxiety, with tension, troublesome thoughts. They're going to keep you awake. So we got to try and incorporate a practice of some type of relaxation prior to going to bed. Well, remember I said get up on the right side of the bed? Did you get up on the wrong side of the bed? You got to sleep on the right side of the bed. Whatever that side is for you, whether it's stomach, left side, right side, back, whatever it is, once you find out the place you're the best and the pillow that conforms to that position, you know what? You might not get a good night's sleep and wake up feeling happy. You want to design your room to be as conducive to sleep as possible. Are you in a noisy place? Does your bedroom window face sunrise in the morning? Light blocking curtains, a white noise device. This is all about getting you into deep sleep and happy waking. Use colors that are soothing. Try ambient lighting versus overhead lighting. Make sure you choose the right alarm clock. You know, you don't want to wake up with shock or grogginess. So think about an alarm clock that would wake you up gradually. Remember, beds are for sleeping. If you use your bed for other activities, watching TV for extended periods, reading even, playing games, writing, it'll associate your brain with stimulation when you're in bed instead of relaxation when you're in bed. Makes sense, right? We've got to let go of our worries before we get into that bed. A lot of people have difficulty sleeping due to the worries about their day. Well, every day maybe we should ask ourselves, what has kept us up the night before? Keep track of it somehow, whether you write it down or not. Remember to take stock of your accomplishments. That's one way of making sure that you've checked off all the boxes for the day. In addition, maybe create a to-do list for tomorrow so you don't have to do it while you're trying to get asleep. You need closure on the prior day, and you need details on the next day to be able to relax fully in bed. The other thing is, if you prepare for the next day prior to getting to sleep, lay out your clothes, get your lunch in order, assemble everything you have that you need to take with you, a pocketbook, your wallet, your keys, know where it is, if your phone's charging. My point is, that way you don't wake up in a frenzy going, oh, I got to get that. Where's that? Oh, honey, where's that? Think about what's going to happen. So it's not only just waking up happy, it's waking up refreshed, okay? Try not to hit the snooze button. I was a victim of this. I thought I was doing myself a big favor by hitting the snooze button 15, 20 times, making the alarm clock an hour before I wanted to get up, and then 5 minutes, wake up, 5 minutes, wake up. Well, that was a big mistake of mine, okay? Make sure the tone on your alarm clock will get you up less grumpy. Don't snag a few extra minutes. Don't do it, okay? Maybe put your alarm clock across the room so you've got to physically get up and get it. Think about it. Also, the morning light. When light starts, our brains automatically have an antidepressant working. So ensure you get your daily dose. Make sure you open the curtains. Look outside. If you have a porch, get outside. Stand outside. Look up at the sun. Let the melatonin release into our brains. Do you like flowers? Maybe even artificial flowers. They'll brighten your day. Have them in your room. Very nice to wake up to. So is a warm shower with a cool rinse. It's important that you start your day off with whatever can soothe the beast, your beast. If it's yoga or stretching or exercise, enjoy it. The ultimate goal of all this is so that we don't rush. While getting a few extra minutes of sleep is important, the rush required to make up for it increases stress dramatically, leads to muscle tension, and can cause you to be much more forgetful even than you normally would be. All those things have a negative impact on mood, and actually a negative association related to anything in the morning. So you're going to wake up early, tackle your morning in a well-paced, thoughtful way, and we will chip away at the problems that we have had being fully rested, and we'll start to smile. By the way, we'll be creating our own happiness also. We're going to find the positive. That is right. Happiness is not something that just happens. Happiness is a choice and a practice. So let's think deeply about our days. Think about the conversations, think about your friends, the favors you've done, the action you've taken, and the outcomes. Were they positive? If they weren't, could they be? Maybe you'll change your behavior a little bit so as to confidently bring positive influence to the lives of others in your sphere. You've got to remind yourself about the aspects in your life that you feel the most fulfilled about. View your work even as meaningful and identify why. Find things to look forward to every single day. You got to embrace the PMA, positive mental attitude. Yes, it's an essential part of creating personal happiness. Focus on the present. Use positive language. Don't expect perfection. Try to interact with more positive people. Do a good deed. Be a good learner. Be a listener. And be thankful. And all this, waking up happy, waking up with a smile, will help us continue to build a positive self-image. What do you think of that? You're going to learn, we're all going to learn, to love the person we are. We're all going to look at the mirror with our stretch marks, with our cellulite, with everything, with our pimples, with our gray hair, and we are going to say we fiercely love ourselves. The more you internally source yourself with positive feedback, the more satisfaction in life we can all have. So let's give ourselves the ability to succeed. Everyone looks for tasks that will validate their self-worth. This is just for us to get to sleep right and wake up feeling a little bit more refreshed with a smile on our face. Wouldn't that be incredible if instead of waking up and I go, oh my God, I wake up and I go, hey sugar, wow, it's a wonderful day out there. Let's go out. Let's go for a walk. Instead of hobbling downstairs, okay, which is what I do, exhausted from the night before, which I am usually, I'm going to practice what I preach. Yes, and I'm going to wake up with a smile tomorrow. I'm going to try to wake up with a smile every day because I'm convinced by what I've read that if you could put that smile on your face, you can be happy inside. This has been the Real Senior Stoner, talking about how we need to wake up with a smile on our face and wake up and face the world happy. Well, you know what? It doesn't come easy, and it doesn't come without effort. But guess what? We all can do it. You, every one of you, can do it. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for joining me. You know what to do if you enjoyed today's video. Wake up happy tomorrow. Wake up with a smile on your face. Cheers. Have a great one, everybody.